Hey, friends. Welcome back to the Rooted Realtor podcast. Whether it's your first time here or you've been here since the very beginning, thank you for listening. It means a lot that you take a few minutes out of your day to sit with me and have a real conversation about real life and what it looks like to find peace, clarity, and confidence right where you are. Now, if someone shared this episode with you, that's pretty special because that means they cared about you. And they knew something in this message might help or uplift you today. And that, my friend, that is a beautiful thing. So thank you for joining us. If you're thinking about buying or selling a home and that feels like a lot, you are not alone. Whether you're starting out or starting over or just feeling stuck, today we're going to take a little walk together through some grounded, simple ways to help you build confidence along your real estate journey. So grab a cup of coffee or tea or whatever you're sipping on right now and settle in and let's chat. So this is what I got going on today. Fear is normal. Let's talk about fear for a minute. Why is it okay to feel nervous, anxious, or even a little resistant when you're facing a big decision like this? All right, let's say it out loud together. Are you ready? Okay, here we go. Fear is normal. Yep, say it with me one more time, like you mean it. Ready? Fear is normal. Fear means you care. It means you're stepping into something really big. It doesn't mean you're broken or weak. It means that you're human. Let's call what it is. It's overwhelm. Nearly every buyer or seller feels it. Yes, even the seasoned ones. I like to compare it to jumping into a cold Minnesota lake. You know it's going to be icy. Okay, even in the summer, beginning of summer, you want to jump in that lake, but you know what's going to happen. You brace yourself. And yes, it's a shock, right? It's like, oh my gosh. But then you're swimming around and you do what? You adjust. You breathe. And you're okay again. I've had clients in all kind of life seasons, from starting over, from starting out, to just plain stuck. Their stories were all different, but their fears so similar. And their biggest fear? The unknown. And when we talk about the unknown, we're talking like, what comes next? Who handles what? What if I mess something up? When we don't have clear answers, we start filling in the blanks with our own made-up chaos. That's when fear runs wild. But fear in this case is a signpost. It means that something matters deeply to you. And it's okay to move forward. Even with fear in the car, just don't let it drive. Right? Don't let the pigeon drive the bus. Don't let fear drive your car or your mind. So, how do we get over that? Well, there's step 2 here. April's 3 R's of confidence. Yes. So let me introduce you to what I call the 3 R's of confidence. 1, research. The more you know, the less fear controls you. 2, rituals. Simple habits that ground you when emotions arise. 3, realtor. The right guide, like me, can make all the difference. So let's break down each. Confidence plus encouragement, right? Here we go. 1, research. Fear thrives on the unknown. When you replace confusion with clarity, you take your power back. At our buyer consultation, I walk you through the process from start to finish. from pre-approval to closing. We take it one step at a time, simply, clearly, and calmly. You don't have to become a real estate expert. You just need to know enough to feel confident. And you have me in your corner the whole way. The other part is know your numbers. Understand the mortgage estimates, the down payments, the monthly payments. I work closely with your lenders, with trusted lenders, so my clients, who also become my friends, get the right info and the right support. And when we tour homes, I always ask, what are your top 10 must-haves? Now, I love to have my buyers have their top 10 lists, and sometimes if it's a Mr. and Mrs., they each have like 5 and 5. And the goal is to find the house that gives you the 8 out of 10. For me, that's a win. For them, that's a win. Remember this. Knowledge equals empowerment. And fear cannot survive where the facts live. 2, let's unpack rituals. Buying or selling a home can feel a little bit like a roller coaster, right? So having grounding rituals helps you stay centered. So here are a few of mine. Borrow them if you like. First one is prayer meditation. I start each day by asking for peace and clarity. It's just how I need to start my day off because it would be chaos for me otherwise. Journaling, whether paper or digitally, I write out thoughts, fears, and my dreams. I have a notebook that I take with me, and sometimes I don't have a notebook, so I also have a digital journal. Breath work. Can try this with me. Inhales and exhales. So this helps for calming you down. So when you're feeling stressed. So my favorite one is inhaling through your nose for 4 breaths. 1, 2, 3, 4. Holding for 2 breaths. And then blowing out through your mouth like you're blowing out through a straw for 6 breaths. Hold for 2. Repeat that 3 or 4 times, and before you know it, your heartbeat calms down, and it also helps calm your nervous system, and your brain slows down, and you start to be able to start thinking more clearly, more rationally. Sometimes I use that when I'm really feeling overwhelmed or when I'm really struggling with sleep. It really helps me just get in that actually sleepy mode. Again, it just brings that, calms your nervous system down. Try it once in a while. It's pretty cool. Again, YouTube's wonderful. Cinnamon blessings. Yes, you heard that right. A little fun, a little tradition, a lot of good energy to start each month, right? Rituals don't have to be big. They just have to be yours. Consistent, comforting, and grounding. Remembering that it's just about bringing you back to your center, to your happiness. So remember, we're not just looking for a roof. You need peace under that roof. And number 3, the realtor, the big most important one, having the right guide changes everything. You don't need a perfect house. You need a real person who gets you. And that's me. Ask questions. You're not going to get judgment from me. I'm not going to be like, oh, that was a dumb question. I would never say that. People are so afraid, like, this might come up as a really stupid question. There are no stupid questions. No. You need to make some decisions. There's no pressure from me. The power is always in your hands, and I will always support you. You bring the dreams. I'll bring the strategy and the stability to get you there. I'll listen and protect your peace. And I'll be there and I'll be your calm when things get heavy. Because this isn't about buying or selling. It's about building a life that reflects your worth. So just remember that there are multiple steps in this and that you are not alone. So I have some practical tips for at the very end here for my buyers, downsizers, and my starting overs. So if you'd like to grab a pen and paper, go ahead and do that and write down. Here are some practical tips for you. So the first time buyer. Get pre-approved early. Don't guess. Know. Visit some neighborhoods and homes, even just for fun. Get to know the neighborhoods if you want to live there or not. Ask all the questions. Again, there are no dumb ones. For my downsizers, okay? If you're downsizing, just remember you're not losing space. You are gaining freedom. I've heard sometimes, oh, I'm going to be losing so much space. Oh, where am I going to put? That's the whole point, right? You want to gain freedom. No rush. Let's move with intention. Oh, sometimes they feel rushed to move or rushed to make a decision. Again, let's move to where you want to move that next step. And let go of the guilt when you're making space for joy. Sometimes we hold on to our kids' things or projects and stuff like that. And if they didn't want to take it with them, doesn't mean you got to hold on to it forever. Remember, you can take pictures of things and make a scrapbook out of it. It takes up way less space. Starting over. You deserve a home that reflects who you are right now. Focus on what you need today. New chapter, new space, and that's a beautiful thing. My families who have split up or divorces, these things happen, and you need to start over where it reflects you. You are starting a new story, and that's okay. And you may not have everything right away, and that's okay too. You will gain things as you go because your story is growing with you. So, my friends, I really wanted to give you something that you could all take away with you today. So grab a pen and write these things down because I have some affirmations for you. And I love affirmations because you can put them down and all of a sudden you can just read them over and over. And no matter what, you're having that moment. You just need to read something that's going to empower you, make you feel better, and just that feeling inside. So here you go. You ready? I don't need to know it all to take the first step. I don't need to know it all to take the first step. Second one, I am capable. I am supported. I am moving forward. I am capable. I am supported. I am moving forward. And the very last one, the right home, the right buyer, the right path is already making its way to me. The right home, the right buyer, the right path is already making its way to me. Okay, friends, you don't have to be fearless to move forward. You just have to be faithful. Fear is normal, but it doesn't get to drive. Remember, research, rituals, realtor. These 3 things can ground you and even get you through the wildest storms. You're not alone in this. You're not just buying or selling a home. You're building a life. Thank you for spending time with me today. If something in this episode stirred peace, clarity, or even just a little smile in you today, that's a win. So next time, we're going to dive into episode 5, Vision versus Vibe. What do you really want in your next home? We're going to break through the Pinterest boards, the pressure, and the paralysis. So your dreams can be your dreams with purpose and decide with joy, not pressure from the outside world. Don't forget to follow, share, and send this to someone who needs a little peace in the process. Until next time, remember you are worthy, you are wise, and you are building something beautiful from the inside out. Have a great day, my friend, and I will see you next time.